to the Balls Not Court podcast. Cortez Paulus here. Kevin Carter on my right hand side as usual. Kevin, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Hanging in there. So, we're going to hop right into it because we got some basketball come on. But, I'm going to be watching it. Kevin's got his babysitting duty with his adorable son on the couch.
I'll probably be watching it.
So, but we're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about the Deflate Gate, the punishments that came out for that. NFL announced this Monday that Tom Brady is suspended without pay for 4 games for violating the NFL policy on the integrity of the game. Also, the Patriots franchise was fined $1 million, which is the largest fine in NFL history. They are going to forfeit a 2016 first round and 2017 fourth round draft pick. Ted Well, the independent investigator who found that it is more than probable that Brady was at least generally aware of the inappropriate actions as far as the balls being deflated during the Colts game. NFL Vice President Troy Vincent made it clear that Brady's lack of cooperation with the league's investigation was a factor in the punishment. And Robert Kraft came out in the punishment saying today's, basically on Monday, punishment, however, far exceeded the reasonable expectation. It was based completely on circumstantial rather than hard and conclusive evidence. This was a story that was overshadowed leading into the Super Bowl this year when the Patriots played the Seahawks. And, the Patriots also had a history with Spygate back in 2007, videotaping the New York Jets coaching hand signal. So I want to get my thoughts, my partner over here, on the punishment and let him sound off on this. Go ahead, Kevin.
I've been saying all along he probably will get 4 games. And now that it's going to appeal and everything like that, he'll probably get it reduced to 2, maybe 4 weeks because their bye is in their 4th week of the season. So maybe they'll be able to, instead of 4 games, make it 4 weeks or just make it 3 games or what? Just make it 3 games. As long as he's not playing that 3rd game, I'm fine with it. But the funny part is Robert Kraft goes, well, we know we did wrong. We'll accept any punishment that comes our way. So he admits that they did wrong. But now he's like, oh, it's circumstantial evidence that we did wrong. You just admitted that you did wrong. You admitted that you did something wrong. But now because the punishment is so hard, you didn't. Oh, it's just circumstantial. And it's not hard and conclusive that it's that wrong. You admitted you did something wrong when you said, we'll accept whatever punishment comes our way. Now, all of a sudden, because it was so harsh, it's a lot different now. Now, all of a sudden, all you owners and stuff that were loving the way Goodell was cracking down on everybody, when he cracked down on you, you're like, oh, wait a minute. We don't like this as much. But I think we talked about it before as far as the Tom Brady 4-game suspension goes. I said, that's right along with your performance-enhancing drug punishment. I said, because basically what he did was he enhanced the performance. And it's not a PED it's a PED sort of say, but it's not a PED. Right. It's not a performance-enhancing drug. It's a performance-enhancing device, is what has been the other things that have been said about it. So I think it's perfectly fine with the 4 games. I thought he should have shut his mouth, take it, because now you just keep digging a hole. And now the Patriots have come out with a thing saying the reason that he called himself the deflator that McNeely got was because he was trying to lose weight. I've never heard a guy losing weight go, I'm deflating. You've had months to think of a reason why all these text messages were just getting sent out, why he was calling himself the deflator, and the best you could think of was he's trying to lose weight.
I don't know what.
Nice try, you Yankees.
Yeah, I have nothing to add on that pun. That's what you just said there, but
he's trying to lose weight.
Yeah,
that's why he's
that's
calling
the
it
pun right
stuff.
there. I don't have anything.
So
to
the
add.
text message where he says F Tom Brady and all this other stuff for not admitting it when he did or whatever. No, those don't have nothing to do. He called himself the deflator because he was trying to lose weight. And here's a good part. Listening to the radio the other day, that an old center for the Jaguars called in. And he goes, not only is it beneficial towards Tom Brady, but it's beneficial towards the center. It's beneficial towards the running back. It's beneficial towards anybody that handles the football. It's a benefit to. He goes, so no, not only is it just beneficial to him, but it's beneficial to everybody that handles the ball.
Right.
So suspend everybody.
All right. Well, my thoughts.
Suspend the center. Suspend the running back. Suspend them all.
All right. My thoughts on the punishment. And I think the 4 games is fair. Along the line with Kevin was saying that, you know, it was enhancing something, and with Tom Brady wanting not to cooperate.
That's the big thing.
Like, what did you have to hide? I don't like.
Well, the big thing is just cooperate.
That's it.
They would have went less on you if you would have cooperated.
Exactly. I mean, you should show your information, show what you need to do to clear your name, and with you not wanting to cooperate.
You thought the nudie pictures of Giselle would have got out if they would have played on his cell phone.
But to me, I think it's a fair as far as that. Now, the fine is hefty, but they just definitely deserve it because this is another offense that they had.
They have a GoFundMe account for
exactly, which is weird, but I mean, to me, the draft picks and everything like that, but everybody's just griping about this because Brady is going for 4 games, and then because they just won a Super Bowl this year, and they're trying to go ahead and make another run at it, which the 4 games is fair enough where they can be coming back in the middle of it and see what their record look like, but I mean, you got all these stories coming out now. AJ Philly is coming out saying back in 2004 he tried mentioning it to the guys before it, and then in the Dolphins game that the balls that they had were a little bit old and beat up, and the balls that the Dolphins got was pretty much practically brand new.
They've been doing it for a while. I think they've been doing it for a while, especially according to McNeely. He goes, "I'm going to F Tom Brady. I'm going to pump that son bitch's balls all the way up as full as possible." So it's been going on. It happened. I'm sorry. You cheated. It happened. It had no outcome on how bad you were going to beat the Colts.
Yeah.
It had no outcome. But what about the week before? When the Ravens and y'all were in a close game, and the Ravens were intercepting the ball and going, okay, why is this ball a little squishy? Nothing came up on that. But what advantage did you gain enough advantage during that game to where you were able to go? Did you gain enough advantage during the regular season games to where you got home field advantage? Did you?
Some of these games they were in close games.
It's cheating.
It is cheating.
It's cheating in a very minuscule way, but it's still cheating. And
another thing to add to was I saw a tweet from Ed Warner. And you probably saw me tweet it, but he had an interview in 2011 with WEEI Boston, and it was saying that, well, I like when Gronkowski spiked the balls because it kind of make him a little flat and everything like that. And that was the exact words that came out of his mouth. So a lot of these things are coming up now since the Patriots have been dropped down with this punishment, and the Deflategate is coming up, and accusations and all this. And
it's a minor crime that has been caused of it's now causing a major problem just because of. I don't think if it would have happened in a different city or with a different quarterback and a different coach and a different organization, it would have been taken a little differently. But because of your punishment or because of your prior things that you've done in a negative light, you just got to deal with it. And you got to take it. Even though they're putting it up your butt with it, you still got to sit there and take it. You shouldn't have done stupid things before and you wouldn't have to worry about it. People are like, well, would a criminal get that? Yeah. If you had a long list of things and you kept getting off and then you went back up to the same judge and they're like, well, you got this, and this, the punishment's going to be harsher because you're a multiple-time offender. That's what this is.
Do you want to sign off on, is it more the fans of the Patriots that being a little bit emotional trying to compare this to other incidents that happen in the NFL as far as the Ray Rice and
it's not the same. It's not. The domestic violence, sure, it's hard, terrible. Adrian Peterson didn't play all last year. Ray Rice still don't have a job.
Still looking for a job.
Greg Hardy didn't play all last year and isn't playing the majority of this year. Comparing those to that, it's completely different. You shouldn't even bring it up because they have nothing to do with each other. They have nothing intertwined. It shouldn't have nothing to do with it. Sure, the punishment at the time was stupid for Ray Rice, just giving you 2 games. I can see where you're getting all bent out of shape about that, but this has nothing to do with it anymore. There's a completely different set of rules for all that mess now that they'll go by and they'll abide by. Yeah. This is completely different. This is going into a completely different standard of rules. If you don't want to do the time, don't do the stupid crap that made you do it.
Exactly. All right. Well,
play with full balls.
Ironically, when Tom
Play
Brady
with full ball.
This couldn't go south fast. Ironically, when
play with fully inflated balls.
Ironically, when Tom
so
Brady
your balls
returns,
aren't squishy.
All right. Ironically, when Tom Brady returns, if the suspension does not get appeal or whatnot against the Colts,
it'll be against the Colts. Yeah.
Sunday night football game. Where do you see the Patriots when he returns, or if it stays the suspension where it's supposed to? Where it's going
Look,
to
they were what 2-2 after 4 games last year with Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. They won the Super Bowl. It don't matter how they are. As soon as he comes back, they'll instantly be right back in the fold of things. I'm not concerned about their offense. What I'm concerned about is your best corners are all gone. Your top 4 corners are gone. Who are you going to get to stick anybody? Yeah. Who are you going to get to guard all these receivers? What are you going to do about your defense? That's where your problem lies.
Yeah, I agree.
That's where they need to show more concern. Screwed it, Tom Brady's getting suspended 4 games.
Mm-hmm. And then you got to add on to the fact that Jets gotten better. The Dolphins gotten better.
Every team in that division has gotten better.
It's gotten better, so they can't really stay too far behind. But like you said, Kevin said, their defense is concerned as far as their passing defense because Revis is gone.
Vince Wilfork's gone.
Revis
is gone. Their top 4 corners from last year are all gone. Brandon Browner's gone. Everybody's gone.
Yeah.
They're all gone. Gone.
So it could be a different Patriots team for the landscape, and definitely whenever an appeal comes up with the results,
well, he put it in today.
Yeah, he put it in today, but whenever they comes back with the results, and me and Kevin will discuss them and see what we think about it. But like Kevin said, he believes it's going to go down at least 1 game. I think it's going to stay put.
It should stay put.
Mm-hmm.
It should stay put, but somebody's going to say, well, there's not, you don't have hard evidence. Screw the hard evidence.
Did he comply? That's the issue. Yeah, that's why Troy went on so hard. He said he didn't comply with the investigation, so hence why.
And I like that they handed it off to Troy Vincent to give out the punishment. Yeah, trying to, yeah.
Roger Goodell didn't want to look at Robert Kraft and I, hey, bro, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Troy did it. Get mad at Troy.
That's what he's trying to say, but we know who did it.
I feel like, I'm still your friend, Robert. Like, get mad at Troy.
I didn't do it. I'm sorry.
All right, let's keep this moving.
I'm sorry. I didn't do it.
All right, NBA playoffs. We got the Golden State versus the Memphis Grizzlies.
I didn't suspend. No, Roger.
Steph Curry in Game 4 had 33 points. Seemed like he was regaining his MVP form, and then he had 18 points in Game 5. So it seemed like he was solid there. As far as, because I know me and you both don't stay up for these games. I watch the first half, and then I'm done. But
what's the first half?
Yeah, just the first half. I just kind of watched that a little bit.
I can't even stay up for the first half.
You can't stay for the first half. So even tonight, I'll be staying up for the first half.
I'll be gone.
To bed, so.
I'll be gone before that even starts.
Yeah, so I mean, Steph Curry, man, he was struggling with those last few games when he got the MVP award. I mean, is there such thing as an MVP hangover?
Yeah, there always is. There always is. To get that emotion in you and kind of kicks off a little bit, and then you kind of slow down in a game, and then you perk back up afterwards.